The universe has been moving in ways you cannot always see, orchestrating moments and aligning people behind the curtain of your life, all in your favor. Every twist of fate, every delay, every chance encounter has been part of something bigger. And now, something meaningful is beginning to take shape. It is not just a passing moment. It is the unfolding of destiny, the quiet opening of a door that was always meant for you. This is not the time to remain still, nor to let yourself slip into stagnation. The wisdom you've gathered, the lessons that carved their way into your soul, are not meant to sit idle. They are meant to guide you forward into what comes next. Your angels remind you, you did not arrive here by accident. Every step, every trial, every hardship that once seemed unbearable was preparing you for this very season. Whether through pain or enlightenment, each experience shaped you into someone stronger, wiser, and more deeply attuned to the truth of what really matters. Even in the moments you doubted your own resilience, you kept moving forward. You took steps when your heart trembled. You kept going when fear whispered for you to stop, and that reveals something profound about who you are. Your growth has not only expanded your knowledge, but also softened and strengthened your heart. You've learned how to love with more depth, how to protect your peace with quiet strength, and how to show up for others in a way that exudes grace without demanding recognition. If you pause and look back on your journey, can you see it? Can you recognize the vast distance between who you were when you were simply surviving and who you are now, grounded, centered, and walking with purpose? It's so easy to overlook progress when the eyes are always fixed on what's next. But your growth deserves acknowledgement, not just from others, but from you. There is immense power in recognizing your own transformation, in saying to yourself, I am not who I was, and I will never be that person again. The fact that you are still here, still open, still willing to try again even after all the pain and setbacks, speaks volumes about the spirit within you. That is strength, that is courage. And now there is someone in your life, a presence that has become more constant, someone who is showing up in ways they never used to. This is not just a passing figure. This person carries a deeper purpose in your journey. They may have entered your life quietly, almost unnoticed at first, but their presence has been weaving itself into your story with quiet persistence. They have been observing, listening, and perhaps without realizing it, opening themselves in ways they never thought possible. And much of that is because of you. Your energy, your presence has been a balm to them. Without even trying, you've given them something rare, a sense of safety. They had been guarded for so long, not because they didn't want connection, but because life and pain taught them to guard their heart. Hurt has a way of building walls, convincing people that shutting down is safer than letting anyone in. But with you, something shifted. You did not demand their trust. You earned it, quietly, steadily, with consistency and sincerity. Do you realize how powerful that is? To be the one who makes another soul feel safe again. To be the calm in the middle of someone else's storm. That is not ordinary. That is rare, and it is sacred. You have become a light in their darkness, not a blinding or overwhelming one, but a gentle glow that whispers, you are not alone. Think about that. When was the last time someone truly made you feel seen, without rushing you, without expecting anything in return? Now realize that you have been that person for someone else. That is no small thing. It takes a heart anchored in patience to hold space for another without pushing. It takes a soul of kindness to offer warmth in a world that can feel so cold. And in doing this for them, you've also been healing yourself. Every act of love you've given has been softening and restoring parts of you too. Remember this. Do not allow yourself to stagnate. Do not let this be where the story stops. Use what you've learned to guide you into what comes next. You have shown this person something different, not through grand displays or dramatic gestures, but through the simple, steady rhythm of truth and kindness. You listened without judgment, you gave without expectation, and through these small, everyday choices, you created something monumental. You helped them heal. You gave them a reason to believe again. Now, they find themselves thinking of you in ways they hadn't expected. What began as simple companionship has deepened into something more. They see you as someone who could hold their heart. They are not rushing. They are still cautious, still carrying remnants of old fears, but their feelings are real. Their affection is growing, and it is sincere. Love does not always announce itself with thunder. Sometimes it enters like a whisper, quiet, tender, unsure of its place, but deeply genuine. That is what this is, a love that asks for patience, not pressure, a love that is deliberate and intentional, built not on urgency but on trust. There is such beauty in watching someone slowly take down their walls, not because they are being pursued, but because they feel safe enough to stay. This is the kind of love that lasts. Ask yourself, if love came to you softly, patiently, without demanding perfection, but inviting honesty instead, wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you rather grow something steady and real, even if it takes time, than rush into something fragile that shatters at the first touch of fear? You are not being asked to carry the weight of this connection alone, only to keep showing up the way you have been, with care, with patience, with presence. And for the first time in a long time, they are beginning to believe that maybe, just maybe, they could finally be loved the way they've always needed to be. But this is not only about them, this is about you. Don't hold yourself back now. Don't let old fears, old wounds, or patterns of hesitation convince you that you are not ready for more. You are ready. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every lesson has prepared you for this moment. You are no longer who you were. You are more self-aware, more grounded, and more capable of giving and receiving love in a way that is healthier and truer. Do not let fear steal this from you. Let what you've learned shape your next step. This person is offering you something rare, trust. Slowly, yes, but deliberately. Your angels are urging you to handle this with care. Be honest about your intentions, make space for real conversations, and remember, honesty does not need perfection. You don't have to have the perfect words or wait for the perfect moment. All that matters is showing up with sincerity, even if your voice trembles. What would you say if fear weren't in the way? What truth have you been holding back, waiting for the right time to share? Perhaps that time is now, or perhaps now is the time to open the door to deeper honesty, step by step. Your willingness to be open, to speak from your heart, is not weakness. It is strength. Emotional courage is one of the rarest forms of bravery. Whether or not this person has the same clarity you do, your truth still matters. You have already proven that you can love without losing yourself. You can lead with kindness, listen deeply, and believe in connection even when the world gave you reasons not to. That is something to honor in yourself. So let them know how you feel, even if the words are messy, even if they stumble out imperfectly. What matters is that truth is spoken, that both of you meet this moment with openness. If you do, something extraordinary could grow from it, something lasting, something sacred. And so I close with a prayer for you. Lord, guide this soul to trust the wisdom earned through their trials. Remind them that their gentle strength has already become a light for someone who has been searching in the dark. Let them walk forward without fear, rooted in clarity and compassion, ready to receive the love they once only knew how to give. Grant them the courage to be sincere, to be vulnerable, to step into this moment with grace. May their openness deepen the connection before them, and may their growth carry them into a love that reflects the beauty of all they've endured. Let your growth be your compass. Let your courage carry you forward. Trust what you have learned, honor what you feel, and step boldly into what is unfolding, because what lies ahead may be the very thing your heart has been waiting for all along. Type 6, 100 to claim this blessing as your own. And if these words spoke to you, share a kind comment for others who may need light and encouragement today.